Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my stamping for the Stamping Saturday Collab, and the theme this week is layering stamping plates. So on my nails to start, I know, shocker, I've got the same color on both hands this week, is one coat OPI natural nail base coat, and then one coat bases Loaded Lacquer Low A-whey foundational base color, and then the color is Zombie Claw, and this is So Happy I'm 30, or you know that. This is her RIP's 20s collection that she made in 2023, so that's the year she turned 30. So this is one of the polishes from that collection. Look at that shimmer, y'all. So going through my stamping plates, I found this layering plate that I have never used before, so I thought this would give me the perfect opportunity to use it. And this is my clear jelly stamper, and this is cjs-192. So this is a nails and nail polish stamping plate. So as you can see, I have never used it before. This one's got a double film. Let's see if I can get this off so you can take a better look at this plate. I do not know where my tweezers are. And of course, look, y'all, my plate's a little bendy. So I'm definitely gonna have to hold it down when I stamp. All right, let me get this film off. I'll be right back. All right, I got it started. Oh my goodness. Ugh, all right. And look, I still have a scratch on my plate right here. Anyway, so here is the plate. Y'all can pause it if you want to take a look at all the images. There's so many on here, I'm not gonna go through them all. You know what? I did forget one of my stamping polishes. Let me grab that real quick. All right, so stamping polishes I'm gonna use today. I'm gonna use, of course, my straight up black. I'm basically gonna go for like black and white with one color. So the color I'm gonna use is Maniology Lehua. I hope I pronounced that correctly. This is B342. I thought that would go really pretty with this shimmer and this polish. And then I'm also going to use, I pulled out Luna. I don't know if Luna's going to show enough. If it doesn't show enough, then I will use Gray Joy. But this is going to, well, I'll show you when we get there. So let me clean this plate, get that residual adhesive off. The 100% pure acetone. Why didn't I grab my mat first? Y'all, sorry, I'm just all over the place. All right, there's my mat. I'll zoom it in so you can see what I was doing. Okay. So I'm still not 100% which images I want to use. I think this one, but I don't know if this one's gonna fit, because I'm rocking the shorties again. That's gonna be a tight fit. All right, so I think maybe this one, we're gonna try it and see. And then maybe one of these instead. Y'all, I'm so indecisive. Hang on, I'm gonna be right back. All right, guys, so I had a little snafu with my recording. When I came back to do the actual stamping, I forgot to turn my video back the correct way. So when I went back to do my editing, it showed that I was recording sideways. So I couldn't edit it that way. I couldn't make y'all sit through that trying to watch me stamp sideways. So I'm going to redo my stamping on this hand. It's going to be the same that I did on this one, but I'm going to do this way so you can actually see how I got this look. So when you see my photos, they're going to be of this hand because those have already been posted. But my video is going to be on this hand, so please don't let that throw you off. So let me zoom you in. All right. So, okay, so on this one, I did this image. So what we're gonna do, let me turn this upside down so I can do my scraping and stamping. So what you do first, or what I do first to help me with these multiple layered images, is I take my Maniology Luna and I stamp the outline first, and that helps me with my placement. Now actually for this image I'm gonna have to stamp this one first and then do my outline so I know where I'm stamping my nails. So you'll see. So this is a hand, so for that one I'm gonna use Skin Deep. What is that spot on there? Anyway, this is Maniology Skin Deep B342. So since this is a negative image, we're gonna scrape mostly flat and we're gonna go slow so that all that stamping polish stays inside the image. See, just like that. So this is going to be right there. Just like that. All right, so now I'm gonna take my Luna and I'm gonna stamp the outline. So this takes a little bit of practice. So let's see if I can get it. That's a little off. So hopefully it won't show in my final stamping. We'll just have to see. Okay. Now, these tiny little images here, that is the fingernail polish on the fingernails. That's why we stamped the outline, so we would know where these images go on here. Because for me personally, it's too difficult to go here onto here, because I don't know exactly where to place them, because the outline you stamp last. So we're gonna take Maniology Lehua, if that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna say. I hope it's right. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. So then I'm going to scrape up. Okay. These tiny little images is so hard for me to get that polish off. Okay, and now I'm trying to stamp this with my non-dominant hand, so like that. What you think? That's off, but you get the gist. All right, so now let's do the outline, and that we're gonna stamp in straight up black. Okay, so I go down and then scrape up so that hopefully I don't have any spaces in my stamping. I don't think I see any. All right, so let's try to line this up. And I hope you can see this, because my camera has the hardest time focusing. How you think I did? It's not too bad, huh? All right. So we've got that one. Then on my middle finger, I did, oh, but first nails. So for that, we're gonna stamp the nails first. Or at least I am. So let's turn this sideways. And here's the image of the word nails that we're gonna stamp. So, up. And then I'm gonna scrape down. And I'm holding my plate when I scrape and stamp, because remember when I took the film off, I showed you it had that bend to it. So we want it to be as straight as possible when we go to lay it down on our nails. Look at that hair I got on there. Okay. All right, so there's the word nails. And now we're gonna scrape, let me stamp, but first. Now the reason why the nails is here and not under but first, because you also use the same stamp of the word nails in a different saying that's on this plate. So that's just where they chose to put it. All right, so there we go. But first, nails. Because you can also do the saying, let me see. I'm not perfect, but my nails are. Or you could do, but first, nails. So. All right, so we've got that. All right, so on the ring finger, ooh, this one was rough. The ring finger, I did this polish bottle. So first we're gonna stamp the outline, and then we're gonna stamp this, which is the color of the glass. And then we're gonna stamp the color over the glass, and then we're gonna stamp the outline over. So I probably could get away without doing the outline first, because we're doing the color of the glass the same color as the outline. But I'm still gonna do the outline first, because for me, that helps me. If you can do it without the outline first, that's great. I need to do the outline. So let's grab our Luna. All right, I keep on wanting to do the other hand. All right, so we're there in the middle. How did I get black on the bottom of this nail? No telling. Okay, so now we're gonna do the negative space image. There. Okay. Now the color of the nail polish and the bottle. This is where the outline helps me. I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to go where that outline is. Okay. And now we're going to do the outline in black. make sure I'm on camera for y'all. Well, that's not too bad. So not too bad at all. Okay. And so then, to make it really look like some spilled nail polish, I used a spill image. Let's see, which one did I use? I used this one. Okay. Oh. It's a negative image, so we're going to go really low. How did I mess that up? Let's try that again. I think it's the polish on the scraping card that got me thrown off. Okay. Just like that. And then the pinky, I did the nail polish brush on this bottle because it's smaller. Now I did it straight up and down, but I think it would look better if I did it at an angle a little bit, so we're going to try that. All right, so that was Luna. No, Greyjoy. I stamped that one in Greyjoy because the Luna barely shows on this base color. All right, so let's stamp it at an angle like that. So then maybe you can see what it is. All right, and now for the outline and black. Oh, that didn't work. Nope. I'm gonna have to restamp that. Okay, so because it's on the side, I'm gonna have to scrape it sideways. So much better. And then it's a little off, but I think it'll be okay. And then that one, I did another polish spill, but I did the smaller one. I did this one. Because you know the brush is thinner on this stamp, so. All right, and just like that. I think it looks better this way. All right, so on the thumb, focus please, what I did was this image. So, because, let me show you. Because this image is so much bigger than my thumb, in order to know what to stamp over where, let me show you. The best way to do it is to pick one fixed spot when you do your stamping, so that way you know your fixed spot for your outline to go on top. So let's turn it around this way. So that one we're gonna stamp in Gray Joy. So I picked this little squiggly right here at the very top. So I know when I do my outline over top, I'm gonna start with my squiggly here. All right, so let's go with the black outline. And so there's my squiggly. And nope, because I started to put it down before I lined it up too well. So that one was just horrible. But it looks a little better on this one, not much. But anyway, that's how I did the stamping. So now I'm gonna go clean all this stuff up, but when I come back, it's going to be the exit for this hand. I think I might do this one so it doesn't throw you off. I don't know, we'll decide. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I have cleaned up, and then I top coated first with my Shemodern Clear Jelly Stamping Sealer watercolor polish. And then once that dried, I went in with one coat of Salon Perfect Plumping Gel Effect top coat. And my cuticles were a little dry from cleanup, so I put some cuticle oil on as well. But here is my finished mani. What do you guys think? I think it turned out kind of cute. Although I am worried you can't tell that that's a nail polish brush. But those of you who watch the video know that's what it is. So yeah, like I said, layered stamping does take some practice, but you know, once you get the hang of it, sometimes it's, you know, easier than advanced stamping. So anyway, as per usual, I'll have my picks at the end of this video, and then after mine, I'll have everyone else's picks that participated this week. I'm also going to put the links to their videos in the description bar below, so be sure y'all go and check out their videos and show them some love as well. Give them a like, a comment, and a follow. And I believe that is everything. Alright guys, I want to thank y'all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye!